Welcome back to Design Roast, where I review a startup's landing page or product design. I break each roast into 6 categories, and I'll walk you through exactly how I would update the site to look better, read more clearly, and convert more customers. At the end, I'll add each category up and give the site a ScottScore. On today's episode, we have Nexa. Before we dive into any critiques, let's take an initial look at this site. So the name Nexa is a bit ambiguous, not really sure what it means, but luckily we've got this huge header at the top, drive your startup's growth with AI analytics, okay? Got a navigation up here, login button, so it looks like we've got a working product, cool. Start for free. Down below we've got a YouTube video demo, okay? And the future of analytics is here, start for free, and then a footer down at the bottom. This page is sparse. It's got decent alignment, a little bit of use of color and the logo and some of the text, but really there's not a lot going on here. Okay, so they've got different pages for different things. Ooh, I don't really know if I like that. Gosh, I really hate these on-scroll events on core information about the site. Watch, if I reload this landing page, some of the information loads, I start to scroll, there's nothing, then it comes in. It's just a little bit too delayed. Got a pricing page. Okay, again, the future of analytics is here, and a blog. Looks like one blog post. Nexa, future of analytics. I think they're the future of analytics. And this just looks like an introductory post about their product and what it is, why you should use it now, who they are. Interesting little blog post there. And finally, let's just give a quick look at how the site looks on a mobile device. Very much the same. It looks like it's responsive on mobile. Nice little navigation drop down there. That's all fine. So let's break this roast down section by section, starting with the hero section here. And the first thing that I want to say is that it's pretty clean. We've got a good hierarchy of our main H1 heading, a subheading, a couple call to action buttons, navigation, logo, all the elements that you need in the hero section are there. It fits well on the page, the text is easy to read. Another thing I really like about this hero section is that the solution is given to us. So drive your startup's growth with AI analytics. The solution to whatever this problem is AI analytics. Extract insights from your SQL database or CSVs in plain English. Add to Notion-like dashboards and share instantly. So a few big features of their solution are that they're using AI analytics, you can extract insights, and you can create dashboards that you can share instantly. Okay, so what is this hero section missing? I think this hero section is missing a clear main problem. So drive your startup's growth with AI analytics. As a startup founder, I want to drive the growth of my product, fine. But that's not necessarily a really distinct problem that I'm having right now. Extract insights from your SQL database, okay, kind of starts to tease out this problem a little bit. Maybe I've got a vast trove of data, I'm starting to get people signing up for my company, but I'm not using that data effectively to make decisions as a startup founder yet. So that talks about the problem a little bit. I think this header really needs to make me feel that problem more. Deriving insights from my data right now is difficult for me. I'm not able to make the right decisions to grow my company. Make me, as a startup founder, when I visit this website, really feel the problem, make it super obvious to us. Then typically in the subheader here, that's where we want to introduce our solution. Another thing I would add in the hero section is making your offer amazing. Right now, start for free, AI analytics, it's a little bit buzzwordy, it's a little bit simple with the start for frees. I need to feel like if I'm not using this solution, I am completely missing out. The final thing in the header I would change is this navigation bar up here. There's a little bit of an alignment issue which I can look past, but what I can't look past is that when I navigate around the site, it takes me away from my landing page. Every time that we click on a different section, whether it's the About section or the Blog section, I am less likely to convert. The home page on the landing page should be your one and only page. One saving grace that Nexa does is they include a consistent CTA at the top of each page, so it makes the experience feel a little bit more like I'm on one page, but it's not quite the same, and I'll go into that as we scroll down a little bit below. The next section that I'm going to dive into is the copy on this landing page. And right off the bat, I really love that they have a singular objective throughout all their different landing pages, right? It's that start for free, start for free. I scroll down here, start for free. It's really clear that they want me to try their tool for free. I do feel, however, that these CTA buttons, start for free, are a little bit generic when you could be using something that talks a lot more about the value that people are going to get from your solution. An example of this could be discover free insights or uncover free insights in your data. Those are much more powerful and inviting calls to action. If we take a look back at the About section, if I actually make the click to go to that page, I'm pretty delighted about this page. I get to understand who is behind this product, what their mission is, why they created it. This is good stuff, but I don't like that I have to dig for it. Same with the blog. I really dislike that I have to go to the blog section, click on a blog. Again, 2 clicks that I don't want to take. I just want to scroll. Scrolling's fun, scrolling's easy. I like the copywriting on this page. I don't think you should be using the blog format as the only place where you describe the features of your product, why people should use your product, and why you guys have created this product. Tell me about that on the homepage. Let me scroll and find that same information. And that feedback nicely segues us into the design category. Nexa does a great job with their layout. There's a max width to the page. There's a hierarchy between the headings and the body text on the page, which is great. They use typography well with multiple fonts for the headings and the body text. But I would like to see them use color a little bit more effectively. When I watch through the demo, I see that their tool has a great use of color. I would love to see them bring in the same colors that they're using in their tool to highlight certain actions that they want users to take. The only place I see this right now is the pink highlight on the start for free. I think you could pull in some of those colors a little bit more, spice up the other CTA buttons up in the corner, and maybe even use that accent color in some images or background elements on the page. Moving along, the next category is social proof. This is so important, and that's why it has its own category. And as we take a look, this site is devoid of any social proof or testimonials. When you're targeting startup founders, it would be great for potential customers to see that other startup founders are using this tool to drive their growth. Show me examples of how they're using this tool to increase their revenue. That's all I want. A couple ways that they could do this is highlight the logos of companies that are using this tool, or adding in a few select testimonials about startup founders who are increasing their revenue. Let's take a look at the pricing section. It's good. It's got distinct tiers. There's a starter package and a growth package. It ties in with their CTA, right? Start for free or start your 14-day free trial. I like that tie in between the two things. So as we update the CTA, make sure you update it here as well. I also like that one tier is distinctly different from the other tier. The actual pricing options that they offer for this product are beyond the scope of this video. But it does seem a little drastic going from $85 a month, which is actually quite a bit of money, all the way up to $500 a month. And the only additional things that I'm getting are more prompts and a dedicated support. I think this pricing page could benefit by being moved to the homepage and also by adding a FAQ section down below. The FAQ section is a great place to talk about any common objections people will have when they get to the beginning of their checkout. It'd be great to talk about how you don't need to use a credit card to sign up for this product. It'd be great to talk about the security and privacy of using your tool here. Those are things that I'm worried about if I click start my free trial. It'd be great to talk about the limits that you've chosen and why you've chosen them and what value those limits give people. Adding an FAQ section would be a big win for this pricing page, and moving both those things over to the homepage would make an amazing landing page. The final category that I have is demo and engagement, and this is something that I've skipped over up until this point, but we've got this big high-res YouTube video on here giving a walkthrough demo of how this product works. I'm not going to walk through this demo right now, but I like that it's fairly short, around 3 minutes. If they could even get that down to 2, maybe even 1 minute, I think then they would see a lot better retention throughout that video. But as I said, the video is high quality, the walkthrough is well done. I like that they're using Loom to capture the video of the presenter along with the product. That's a nice little touch. It's great that this demo shows the features and how you'd go through using this product, but I would like to see a demo that's more targeted towards startup founders and really put people in the shoes of potential startup customers and show the meaningful insights that they can get by using this tool. The example that's included in this demo is not effective at that. Other things that I look for when it comes to demo and engagement on a site is a how it works section or an interactive demo. Now we don't have an interactive demo, and the how it works section is basically hidden in this blog post or in that YouTube video. So people have to either take a lot of clicks to get to how it works, or they have to spend a decent amount of time to understand how it works. I think they would benefit greatly by adding a how it works section where someone can quickly scan the headlines and see, oh, I connect my database. Oh, I can ask it questions using natural language. Oh, here's the type of insights that I get out of it. A simple 1, 2, 3 how it works section would go so far on a site like this. Lastly, I just don't feel like this site gives me the wow factor. It's clean, it's fairly well done, but I'm not getting super excited. Going back to that Grand Slam offer, I'm not blown away and feeling excited to try this tool. Jumping into the ScottScore for Nexa, the hero section, the design is fine. They talk about their solution, but they're missing a clear problem statement and a Grand Slam offer. The hero section is very important. It is your first impression for customers. That's why we give it 20 points on the ScottScore. I'm going to give Nexa an 8 out of 20 on the hero section. The next two sections, copy and design, are really important and integrated throughout the entire site. That's why they're weighted a little bit more with 25 points for each section. The copy on this website uses good grammar. They have a singular objective throughout the site of starting for free, and they also include sharing their personality and their mission behind creating the tool with this About Us page. I would like to see them add more actionable phrases to their CTA buttons, changing the generic start for free for something a little bit more unique to their value proposition. And I would like to see them incorporate better storytelling throughout the site, really digging in and making the problem obvious for startup founders that visit this site. Copy like "the future of analytics is here" is not cutting it. Because of the lack of a focused and clear problem statement, I'm going to give the copy a 9 out of 25 for the ScottScore. I think the design is overall a little bit better than the copy. It's clean, it's clear, they use grids and layouts effectively, they have good visual hierarchy, and they've got a good color ratio throughout the entire site. I would like to see them dig in and use a hero color, especially one that's highlighted on their product a little bit more. And as I mentioned, I would love to see these 3 different pages, home, about, and pricing, consolidated into one, and a lot of the information from that first blog post extracted out and put onto the home landing page. Because of that, I'm going to give the design a 9 out of 25. The next category is social proof and testimonials. Because this site is devoid of any social proof and testimonials that other people are using it, I'm going to give it a 0 out of 10 on the ScottScore. The pricing section is generally clear with 2 distinct tiers and a highlighted tier over on the right hand side, but I think it needs to have an FAQ section to talk about some of the objections that people will have before signing up for this tool. And I also believe by moving this pricing page over to the landing page, they're going to see higher conversion. Overall, I think this pricing page is decent. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 on the ScottScore. Last and certainly not least is the demo and engagement on this site. They make use of a short video demo that's barely visible above the fold. I would love to see a how it works section to more quickly explain to people how Nexa is going to solve their problem. And I would also like to see an updated product demo that talks more specifically about the problems that founders have and how they can use Nexa to solve those problems. I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10 on the demo and engagement category. So when we tally it all up, the final ScottScore is a 36 out of 100. This might seem like a little bit of a low score, but there's a lot of low-hanging fruit that Nexa can grab to improve this landing page and easily bump up that score. If Nexa focuses on highlighting the main problem that their product solves, their copy is going to get better, the how it works section and their demo is going to be better, and overall their site is going to resonate more strongly with people that might try out this solution. Also, by adding in social proof and testimonials, they can show potential customers that other people are already using this tool and seeing great results with it. So in the comments below, I would like to know, do you agree with my ScottScore for this site? If you were to make this site better, what would you change? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next design roast.